What's your story? I got a chance to meet with one woman who shows us how a new hero for Acadiana's comic lovers was born. In a small storefront, down a long, narrow hall adorned with Earth's mightiest heroes, is where you'll find Teresa Moran, where for the last 3 decades she's watched over Acadiana comics and collectibles, a small store housing big stories.
Comic books are to entertain, educate, and inspire. I used to go to U of L, and they used to run a strip in U of L. My mom used to read it. And when I told her
At 68, Teresa doesn't meet the stereotype of a guardian of such sacred texts as Star Wars or Wonder Woman, but like many heroes, Teresa was brought here by fate.
A guy was advertising for help, so I interviewed, and he said, "Well, you're overqualified." I said, "Yeah, I know, but I think I can help you, and I just want to stay in the area."
The economic downturn in the 80s had left jobs scarce, so leaving a job selling homes for a builder, Teresa started working at the small comic store.
And then it got bought out by a lady's husband who was a geophysicist for Tenneco, and she was an accountant. So she ended up leaving the area and just practically dumping it in my lap.
And after years of hard work,
when I first started to get it going and keep it going, I was working 6.5 days a week for 7.5 years. It took that long to really get it stable.
And a few lessons along the way.
That it's very important to prioritize because you can get bogged down in details.
A new hero for Acadiana's comic lovers was born.
One day I had a little boy, and I started to say hello, and before I could say hello, he said, he looked at that little boy and he says, "I'm bringing you here like my dad brought me when I was little."
For 26 of those years, Teresa's husband helped her with the store before sadly passing.
And then he only went down the last year. In 2018, he started to go down. And I just kept him. I have a little break area. I just kept him here and close to me so I could help take care of him.
And while her husband has passed, Teresa still minds the store, keeping stocked the shelves that he helped build and remaining a fixture in Acadiana's comic culture.
They're like my family. I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to have children because of various reasons through the years, health issues and so forth and so on, and this and that. And so I've seen at least 3, maybe 4 generations are starting to come along now.
Now, even keeping a little time to herself and getting to enjoy her time.
I came out of the womb dancing.
Dancing every chance she gets.
We'll dance at the drop of a hat in a grocery store, on the street, anywhere we go. We give him a little demo. He spins me real fast, and we go to all the local bands and big band and Downtown Live and all that. We constantly dance.
In Lafayette, I'm Daniel Phillips, KTC TV3. We are soliciting your stories. If you have a story or you know someone who has a story, send that to whatsyourstory@ktctv.com, my Facebook page, news email, any of those various places. So if you think that you have a story and you want to share it, let us know.